Okay, so for question number 1, I asked Joshua and Nala if it is morally okay to cut down trees. And both of them answered with yes and no. Like, they both said that if we're being wasteful and we're throwing away or not using the wood that we cut down, then it's not okay. But if we genuinely have a use for the wood that we cut, then it's alright. Nala kind of stepped out and she said that we take too much. She says that we cut down in such mass quantities that we're no longer being resourceful, we're being wasteful. And then Joshua kind of just said that he thinks that it's okay if we're using it for a good cause. Okay, so for question 3 and 4, I interviewed Savannah, Savvy, and Alex what their opinion on global warming is, and surprisingly both of them said that they didn't really have an opinion. Savvy is 16 years old, and she said that she doesn't really care. It doesn't really affect her in her daily life, so she didn't really know how to answer the question. And Alex, he was a little bit older, and he said he wasn't totally educated in the matter, so he didn't know how to specifically answer like its effects on our Earth and the evidence that global warming has been a thing. But he did say that he thinks that some of the effects are animals have evolved. Like, they've been able to go through different like changes in climates and been able to survive things. So that was kind of what he stated on global warming. Okay, and then finally I asked 3 guys, Sebastian, Philip, and Cameron, what their opinion on animal testing is. And to my surprise, pretty much they all agreed that it's wrong. And Sebastian had a little bit more to say about it. He said that he believes that it's completely and utterly wrong. He said that it's just devastating to see animals die for such vain and selfish reasons. Philip kind of stepped out and he said that those animals don't have a voice. They don't have the ability to say, that hurts me, stop. And he said, he kind of related it to us, like if we were in that situation and if it hurt us and we said stop, they would stop, you know? Or hopefully at least they would stop. And he said animals don't have a voice, and he said that it's wrong for us to take advantage of that. And I agreed with him. I asked Cameron a little bit different of a question. I asked him his opinion on like zoos and circuses, and he said that it was hard for him because he used to go to the zoo with his grandparents every other weekend or so, and he loved it. He loved seeing the tigers and all the animals. And then I talked to him about like PETA videos and stuff like that, and how they beat animals, and like that's more circuses, and he agreed that that's wrong. But like if we're rehabbing the animals and we're helping them have a home, then he said that he thinks that it's fine. So.
Alright, I'm here with my mom. Mom, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, alright?
Okay.
Alright, question 1. Is it morally okay to cut down trees in the rainforest?
Yes,
Why?
because we need the lumber.
Alright, what about a national forest?
I think national forests are protected, so no.
Alright, question 2. What do you think about having just different national park attractions like paying to get into Yellowstone or the Redwood Forest?
I love national parks. They're awesome. Beautiful.
So you think it's alright to have them then?
Yes.
Alrighty. Question number 3. How do you think global warming affects wildlife?
I don't know what I think about global warming.
Is global warming even a thing?
I don't think so.
Alright. And what are your thoughts on animal testing?
Not for animal cruelty. I don't know. I guess it depends. It'd depend on what it was.
Alright, thank you.